Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. And we are here for EFL Championship game week 19. Sorted it, done posted now early, but yeah, needed to get this done, so I just done it now, basically. So yeah, where are we? Game week 19 already. Close to halfway, close to halfway. So far, so yeah. So yeah, let me just I've got the link. One second, people. Let me just share it to the other stuff now. Cool. Okay. So yeah, game week 19. Let's first have a look back on how I did in game week 18. How did I do in the predictions? Well, safe to say I had a pretty good week. One game I got spots on, the rest I have 1 pointers. So yeah, let me just get my notes because I did take a few notes of the games. So yeah, it's so I got a point in Sunderland against Sheffield United against Sunderland, and for that game I took a look back at it. Where is it? Where is it? One second. Yeah, it is. Uh, yeah, 1 second. So, uh, come on. So, Sunderland Sheffield United ended, of course, 1 Sheffield United. Sunderland did have a pen saved and then a red card for last man tackle, which was a free kick. And Sunderland received a red card for that. So yeah, second yellow for Harry Suter for Sheffield United. He was busy on the halfway line, pulled on the player's shirt and got the second yellow. And then it was a fantastic finish from Tom Davies. Um, Keeper came out, players surrounding him. He had to make it a proper good finish for him to get anything um, of sorts, to do anything of sorts. So, yes, where are we? 1 second. So, yeah, next game is. Next game is Middlesbrough against Hull. It ended 3-1. I said 2-1. This game, Zaz, Azaz with a fantastic goal. Absolute screamer from Azaz. This one. Conway scored a back post header. He also scored later on in the game, and that was again a very very good goal. But Hull at 2-0 down. Now they Mason Berstro scored his first goal for the club, and it was a lovely finish from him. And Middlesbrough just dominated. Hull had a period where they were getting into the game, but they just couldn't keep up the consistency. So yeah, they just couldn't keep up with the consistency. So they they trailed. As for and then the next game, which is Oxford had a great chance to take the lead at the start of the game. They intercepted the ball. but they didn't take their opportunity and didn't finish. So unfortunately for them, they they didn't pounce on that. So it was more to score first. It was a pretty good goal from a corner, routine as you get from a corner, really. So yeah, and then it was a fantastic finish by the Oxford player who smashed it into the top bins later on in the game. Fantastic, fantastic finish from him, and only praise such a finish. So yeah, then it ended up being 1-1. Then next game is Watford QPR. We done watch along to this. So yeah, Watford QPR. QPR had chances to win this game. Probably had the best chances to win this game. And yeah, Watford, of course, free kick hit the crossbar, underside of it, landed literally on the line, dead on the line. And then there was a last minute chance from one of the QPR players where he fluffed his lines, then score. 1-0 Fulham. Okay, Fulham leading. Jeez. Blackburn versus Leeds was the next game. Blackburn versus Leeds. Blackburn missed one or two chances at the start of the game, but then they got a penalty, and it was a kind of a soft pen for Blackburn, I have to say. Um, but it was definitely a pen, very soft though. Uh, Blackburn, I think, should have gotten a red. There was a nasty challenge. Guy hit him right on the leg. The referee only gave a yellow card. Me personally, I think that's a red card, but each to their own, I guess. Then Leeds had a last minute goal ruled out because of offside, unfortunately for Leeds. So it ended 1-0 to Blackburn. Then then it was Bristol who took on Plymouth, and that ended in a 4-0. It was convincing, absolutely convincing from Bristol. All I can say in this game, Bristol played phenomenally well. All of the goals were really, really good. Um, and the Boda played, the way they played, got the ball there was fantastic. The strikes were, the finish was good. Everything was sublime from Bristol in this game. No complaints. If you are a Bristol fan, shout out to Harry. And then it was Coventry against Cardiff. Now, really good, really, really good. Coventry took the lead. Or was it Cardiff? Oh, who took the lead? Can't, can't remember now. Coventry City. Who took the lead? Um, yeah, Cardiff took the. It was 1-1. Cardiff took the lead. Yakumente, then Coventry replied. Then Cardiff led, and then last minute penalty to Coventry. I think it's a very harsh penalty, but it's a penalty nonetheless. Definitely a pen, but in my opinion, harsh. So yeah, up the city. So harsh pen, but it's a pen. Like I've seen those pens given, but I have also seen them not given. Then Norwich came up 4-2 victors against Luton Town. Now 4-2. So the Luton scored first, and it was a poor back pass to the keeper, and gave Adebayo the chance to score, and he did not waste that chance. He scored. Then Luton don't clear their lines again. Norwich score, and then in poor from Chong, who was shielding the ball, letting it go out. He didn't do it properly. The Norwich player got to it. It played it into the area again. Nobody on the defender. Oh, sorry, on the attacker, and they score. Um, and yeah, Brown then scores a tap in from off a corner header save, tap in for him, and then the third and fourth goal was just poor defending and a bit of good play from Norwich. So yeah, very poor from them. West Brom against Preston, or Preston against West Brom. Then at 1-1, Grant with great finish for, I believe, West Brom it is. Grant, West Brom. I think it's West Brom. Yeah, West Brom, definitely West Brom. Grant with a great finish, and then a goal line clearance from West Brom, and then Emil Riz with a great goal outside of the box to set up a draw for Preston. Emil Rees for great goal for them. And then it was Stoke versus Burnley. Stoke had a few chances in the beginning of this game to take the lead, but then it was Burnley. Che Rodriguez, they gave him the chance and he scored, and he doesn't miss many. Then a pen for Burnley. I think a definite pen. Although the play did took heavy touch and then he was fouled, but a definite pen in my eyes. So yeah, and then Swansea Portsmouth, the game I actually got spot on 2-2. Now, good chances. The first goal was from Portsmouth. They took the lead 2-0. Would be disappointed that they did drop points here. No, did drop 3 points. So it was a good cross and a good goal from Portsmouth to take the lead 1-0. But poor defending from Swansea made it 2-0 to Portsmouth. Then Pompey with a defensive mistake from a cross, and the guy scored. Swansea hit the bar twice in one move, but then an early second half goal from Swansea to make it 2-2. And then late on in the game, it was a great save from the Pompey keeper to let it stay 2-2. Then Derby, Sheffield Wednesday. And the 2-1 Sheffield Wednesday, I was thinking it would end Derby with the win. Do I have any notes on that game? I do not. I do not have game notes on this game. I do not. I do not have notes on this game. Reason being is the highlights I watched was all of Saturday's game. But yeah, so yeah, now into the predictions. So game week 19 predictions. Here we go. So start off with Burnley, Middlesbrough. Burnley host Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough, 4 wins in the last 5. 4 wins in the last 5. Burnley unbeaten in their last 5. Middlesbrough have not won away at Turf Moor last 4 games. I expect Burnley to come away with 3 points. I'm going for 2-1 to Burnley. Then it's Leeds against Derby, and Leeds Derby, we all know that is a very good fixture for Leeds, because actually it's a 50-50 fixture. You look there, Leeds have gotten 2 home wins and Derby with 2 away wins and then 2 draws. Last time they played at Ellen Road was 2019. Leeds with a 1-1 draw and a 4-2 win. So the last 2 occasions, Leeds have not been able to win away at um, uh, beat beat Derby at Ellen Road. Oh, 1 second. It's this one. No. So yeah, coming into this derby, winless in their last four, and Leeds 3 wins in their last four. Uh, so yeah. Prediction wise, I'm going with a 3-1 to Leeds United. I think Leeds do come away with the points. So yeah. Sheffield Wednesday take on Preston. Sheffield Wednesday unbeaten in their last three, 2-1s in 2 games. They're looking really good. Preston, however, have not won a game in their last 8 games. They haven't won a game. I don't expect it to change here. Yeah, don't think it will change. I'm going with a 2-1 Sheffield Wednesday win. On Sheffield Wednesday have a pretty good home record. Last 2 games they have won was away from home. Well, I'm saying that they have only lost 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, three. 3 times out of 9 they've won away. They have lost at home. So they have a pretty good record at home, Sheffield Wednesday. So I expect them to take the lead. Then in this. So yeah, Sunderland take on Stoke City. Well, let me stop sharing it because I'm just reading it off my phone. So yeah, comments. You've got Burnley 1-0, Leeds 2-0, Sheffield Wednesday 2-1. Cool. Sunderland take on Stoke. Sunderland yet to win and winless in their last 6 games, so they winless in that. Stoke winless in their last 4. This is an interesting game. Sunderland 3 wins in the at home in the last 10 games, while Stoke have won there twice away from home. But on form, I expect Sunderland. I'm actually going to go with a draw. 1-1. I'm going with a 1-1 draw in this one. So 1-1 draw for me. Then Cardiff take on Watford. Cardiff take on Watford. Watford, um, unbeaten in their last 4 games, and Cardiff, they are winless in their last 5. So this is set up for a win well for a win for Watford, but away record speaks well in Watford's favour. I say that usually the away team won this, and so I'm going to go for Watford 2-1 win. One second, people. Okay. Comments 1-1. Okay, 1 Watford. Okay, you reckon 1-0. Hull take on Blackburn. Blackburn have won their last 3 games. So they're on a bit of a winning run, and Hull, they are still struggling. Don't know when last they win. I actually don't know. And last that all won. 6. Oh, they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On a 10-game winless run. Home, Blackburn on a 3-game winning run. What does that tell you? That tells you this is going to be a victory to Blackburn, or should win. Let's check at the head-to-head. Blackburn can have a really good away record. They won 3 out of the last 10 games home and away. They've won 3 away games. So, yeah. So, yeah. Prediction wise, I'm going with a 2-1 to Blackburn. I reckon 2-1 Blackburn. That's what I'm going to. Well, last time they did play at Hull, it was a 3-2 Hull City win. I'm sure Hull fans will be hoping for similar result. Luton are back at the Kenny as they take on Swansea. Swansea have gotten a win and a draw in the last 2 games. They have picked up 7 out of a possible 15 points in the last 5 games. Luton have only won 2 out of their last 5 games. Poor run for Luton. 2 losses away from home as well. Lost to Norwich and lost to Leeds United. Back at the Kenny, and again, Luton have a good home record against Swansea. I'm just going to go for 2-2 draw. I don't think it will be a loss for Luton. Surely they can't lose to Swansea. Swansea just couldn't even beat Portsmouth at home. So how can they lose to them? The next game is Coventry against Millwall. And Frank Lampard, this will be his first away trip with Coventry. Well, they face an informal Millwall team. Millwall are for 9 games unbeaten run. So they in a pretty good patch of form, Millwall. I play a Coventry team who haven't won in their last 5 games, and are looking to pick up a few points here, Coventry. So I'm going to go for history-wise, leads into Coventry's favour. But I'm going to go with a draw in this one. I reckon a 1-1 draw. I reckon it will be a 1-1 draw in this fixture. So yeah. Next game is Plymouth against Oxford. Plymouth against Oxford. Oxford have only won 1 game in their last 5, and Plymouth, well, they've picked up 1 and 2 draws in their last 5 games. Head to head, doesn't have it on here. I'm going to, in these type of games, 2 newly promoted teams, I'm going to edge it to the home team, just off the basis of that. So yeah. Next is Bristol City who take on Portsmouth. Portsmouth, they have gotten a win and a draw in the last few games. In the last two games, they have a pretty decent. Yeah, like I say, last four games they've only lost one. They play Bristol side who absolutely hammered Plymouth in midweek. That's anything to go by. I'm going to back the City, going with a 3-1 win to Bristol City. Although Bristol City have the best away record. So yeah. Comments. 2-0 Bristol, 1-1, 1-0 Millwall, 2-1 Luton, 2-1 Blackburn. Okay. Last two games. Oxford take on Norwich. Norwich, 2 wins and a draw. Draw in their last three. QPR, 2 draws and a win in their last three. This fixture is dominated by draws and wins for Norwich. But away at QPR, it's usually a draw, and I'm going to go with another draw. Going to go for a 2-2 draw in this one. Then West Brom, who are unbeaten in the last 10 games. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 games. Norwich unbeaten in the last three. Sheffield United. Big game. Can West Brom win versus Sheffield United? Sheffield United are seven games unbeaten. This fixture is 50-50 when it comes to West Brom at the All Thorns. 2 wins for West Brom, 2 wins for Sheffield in the last 10. I'm going to go for a 3-2 win to West Brom. That's what I'm going with. A 2-2 QPR, 2-0 Bristol. Okay. Uh, So yeah, that is all my predictions, people. Be up to every single one of you. I will go straight live now to thingy to Spurs versus Bournemouth. I've literally just scheduled that. I'll drop the link in the chat now for you guys to go over there. Do make sure if you're watching this on playback to like and subscribe if you haven't already. So yeah, where is it? Yes, the link. 2-1 Sheffield United. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. So yeah, there's the link going live straight now. Might as well just, yeah, I'm just going to share it now on here. But yeah, we'll be going live straight from here to there. So yeah, let me just share it on here. Well, I've done pretty well. I won last week so yeah. Um, let me just do this to this. Okay, cool, and then cool. There's the link. Let me copy the link. So yeah, there's the link, people. You guys can go over there. So yeah, like I say, do make sure if you haven't already, like and subscribe. It's all much appreciated. I'll just move from here to the TV where the TV is, and then I'll go straight live. So yeah, be up to every single one of you who has tuned in. This was your EFL Championship Game Week 19 preview. Now we'll see you all in a bit. Cheers.